What's up, YouTube? It is your girl Net Sneak Review back again with another video. Today is different. We're not talking about shoes. I just started making my own shirts and I came up with my own company called Achantel Apparel. Check me out on Facebook at Achantel Apparel, also on IG at Achantel Apparel. Go ahead, like and follow that page because I will be coming out with signature pieces as well as I do custom apparel. I made this video today because I'm gonna make a couple shirts and I wanted to share with you guys if you've been thinking about maybe starting your own brand or just something you can do to make a little extra cash on the side. I'm gonna share with you the simple things you can buy. I spent probably $600 all together. That's getting the equipment I need as well as the different materials that I needed. And I'm also gonna tell you, if you can't shell out that $600 up front, what you can use on the other end as far as things that you probably already own that you can use until you get that money that you can buy these other things. So the first thing that you're gonna definitely need to make this simple is a vinyl cutter. So this right here is the vinyl cutter. This is the Cricut Explorer Air 2. Great thing about this one here is it Bluetooths. So you can use your cell phone. So say you don't have a laptop, but you still want to create, you can use your cell phone, even though there are different features that you can use on the laptop that you can't use on the cell phone. But to get you started, you can use a cell phone, and it's great that it Bluetooths. You can plug it up into the computer as well. Like it comes with this cord, but it Bluetooths, so it Bluetooths with this computer here, and also uses a lot on my phone, and it Bluetooths there as well. You also get Cricut Design space on your computer, and you also can get Cricut Design on the phone as well. So I design a lot in the phone, and then sometimes I'll switch it over to the computer. And the great thing about it is if you design something on the phone and you want to put it in the cloud, you can put it in the cloud and then you can come and fix it on the computer. So it's compatible and they speak to each other, so you know what's going on. So first thing you need is the vinyl cutter. Second thing is some type of electronic device that allows you to Bluetooth. The third thing that's really gonna help you is a heat press. This is a 15 by 15. They do make them 9 by 12, 12 by 12s. So you can get a smaller one, but I wanted to go ahead and get a big one because I knew I was gonna be doing a lot of different things. Now, if you are not ready to buy a heat press, you can use an iron. That's what I used before my heat press got here, and it did good. It takes a little longer using the iron, but it works. So if you're not ready to shell out another $200 on a heat press, you can use your iron at home. And all you need is some parchment paper as well, and you can get this at the dollar store. A lot of people say Teflon sheets, but parchment paper works just fine also. So those are the main things you need: a vinyl cutter, an electronic device that allows you to Bluetooth, a heat press, or iron. That's what you need. And then the next thing you're gonna need is vinyl. This is vinyl here, and they make vinyl in so many different colors. Like you can get solid vinyl, so colors. You can get printed vinyl. This is a Galaxy, so printed vinyl, and you could just, I'm gonna show you, you can cut it and it goes right on the shirt. So they have glitter vinyl, metallic vinyl, foil vinyl. So pretty much anything you can think of. Here's the glitter vinyl right here. This is where I spent another $200 just trying to buy enough material to actually make the shirts, and then also buying the shirts. Great place to buy vinyl just starting off is Hobby Lobby. I got this from Hobby Lobby. Do not buy the Cricut brand vinyl. It is expensive, and I've heard that it's not worth it. So if you go to Hobby Lobby, the Paper Studio is the way to go. And in Hobby Lobby, it is always 50% off. Now, another place to go that I have figured out and is really great is Speedy Vinyl. It is actually an app. It is an app right there. Boop. Oh, clicked off of it. So Speedy Vinyl is actually an app that you can get on your phone, and they have vinyl as well, and it comes in about 3 days, and they are pretty good prices, and I've ordered from there twice. So if you want to get some vinyl at a better price, I will either go with Speedy Vinyl, Amazon, or eBay. Those are the materials that you need. Now let's talk about creating a shirt. So just off of doing this for 2 weeks, I've made almost $300 making shirts. So what we're going to do today is we're just going to do a really simple design. We're going to do my design. All right, so I tried to go to it on the computer, but for some reason the computer wants to be really slow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to screen record, because like I said, you can access everything on your phone. So I want to screen record everything that I do, so you guys can see the steps as far as working the machine. So here we go. So you're in your app here, and then you want to go to categories, hit my projects in the cloud, and it's going to take you to all your projects that you have. And we're just doing the Achantel logo because I'm going to put that on 3 shirts today. And I've tried to size it. I have a size chart up here that tells me what size it needs to be. And I'm doing a small first. So we're just going to go to the medium because I believe, yeah, the medium is the same size as a small. And we already got that sized out. So I'm just going to hit customize because I just like to make sure, double check that everything is sized correctly. Go down here to edit. It's 9.5 by 3.4. It does say that the design size should be about 9.5 on a small shirt. Now, this logo here is pretty small in general on a shirt. So I've been thinking about maybe enlarging everything. So for these shirts today, I think I'm actually going to make the design a little bit bigger. What we're going to do is for the mediums, we're going to do, let's go down here and change it. Instead of 9.5, we're going to make it 10.5. And that's usually a 2X shirt. But we rocking with it today. We're going to make our design a little bigger. So once we have that down as far as what size we want, you got everything looking how it's looking, we're going to hit make it. It gives you the mat here. It shows you the placement of where your stuff needs to be. Here's the mat. I'm not going to take the plastic off of it just yet because for this black shirt, we're using this silver glitter. When you buy this, make sure it says earn on, because there's different type of vinyl. There's a removable vinyl. There's vinyl that's permanent. So you want to make sure you're getting the right kind for the right project. Y'all, I swear I can't talk sometimes. Also, when you buy this, it gives you recommendations as far as the temp that it should be on. So for glitter, it says the temperature of the heat press should be between 270 and 330. And you should peel warm. Mine is at 350 for about 15 seconds. What we're going to do is go ahead and cut out the vinyl that we need for this shirt. And if you go back over here, if you tap on it, it'll actually show you the line so you can see how much vinyl you need. So most vinyl is 12 inches across. So we'll know we'll cover the whole mat width-wise. But we'll do a little over 4 just to make sure that the end of our piece gets on the glitter. So this is my cutter here. We're gonna measure. So about 4. The mat here. And I'm lining up the vinyl. So it needs to be about 4. And so we see 4 right here. And so I know I'm going to cut a little bit more than 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a Sharpie here. And I'm going to mark where I want to cut. So we got it here. We want to cut a little bit more than 4. A line where I'm going to cut. We can move the mat. And this is how much we're going to use for the actual design. So, still, with that, with me making it wider, you can see that it's still not humongous. Which I feel like I'm going to do some jumbo shirts one day. All right, so we got this cut. Now we can take our mat here. Take the plastic off so we can get to the stickiness. All right, one thing I learned really quickly is how to place this vinyl on the mat. So when you place your vinyl, you want shiny side down. Whenever we get ready to cut the design, make sure if you are ironing this on, you mirror the design. So when you cut it, you're going to see that since the shiny side is down, when you cut it to put on the shirt, you're going to flip it over and the design will look like it's supposed to look on the shirt. So always mirror the design. All right, so now we're just going to place this exactly how we see on the picture. All right, we got it stuck on there. What we're gonna do now is I'm gonna pick you guys up and we're going to stick this in the machine. Stick it, make sure you push it closest to the rollers here. It's pushed close to the rollers. Then over here on the handy dandy phone, we're gonna click, we made sure we mirrored it and you can see, maybe now it looks good to y'all probably, but it's mirrored. And then we're gonna hit continue. It's searching for the machine. So what I got to do is make sure I go to my Bluetooth and connect like you connect to anything else that's Bluetooth. I'm just gonna wait for it to connect. Sometime if your machine has been on for a minute, oh, it connected. Sometime if your machine has been on for a minute, you might have to turn your machine off, turn it back on so it can find it. All right, now we're back into our Cricut app. We're gonna hit continue. The wheels are turning, it's searching. I don't know why I'm showing you guys the phone because I'm screen recording. They make it really easy in this app. So what we're gonna pick is glitter iron on. And then it prompts you to make sure it's mirrored if it's iron on. And then on the machine here, you got a flashing light. That's the load light. All you gotta do is hit that flashing light. It's gonna load it. And then the create light is gonna start flashing. All you gotta do is hit create and it's gonna start doing this thing. You gotta give it a minute and it's gonna pull it and it's gonna do what it's gotta do and it's gonna cut the design out. Look like we gave it just enough space to get those P's. So as it is cutting, it's doing this thing. It even tells you like how far it has to go on the app. It lets you know like how long you have to wait. So it's cutting, it's almost done. Once we get it cut, then you have to weed it. And so weed it is actually taking out everything that you don't need and leaving what you do. And so while that's cutting, we're gonna turn on our heat press. It's already plugged up. All we gotta do is hit the red button here. Turn that on. Like I said, I already have it set and you can see the timer here. So the temp is there and the timer. We can check it. The temp is 380. Dang, I really had it high yesterday. Why was it so high? I guess it's because I was making a sweater. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit it and we're gonna turn it down to 350. It's already heating up, so we got 350 Fahrenheit. And you can see where it's at now. It's on 92 and it's heating up. And we got it at 15 seconds. So this is cutting over here while this is cutting. And then the heat press is heating up. You know, we're just chilling, waiting. But we're for the weed while that finish heats up and then we want to get the shirt on there and everything. So this is finished cutting. It tells you action complete. Your cut has completed. You go over here, you got a flashing button again. All you gotta do is hit that flashing button. So they make it really easy for you. Take that mat off. And then we're going to take this off the mat. This is called a weeding tool. This is very small, but I actually bought some from Walmart for like $5, and they're kind of bigger. This is not a weeding tool. This actually came out of like the tool section. So this is probably used for something else, but I was like, look the same, do the same. So yeah. But I think this is for like a manicure or something. This one, this small one, I think it's for like manicures, but it works. And that's all that matters, is that it works. All right, so heat press heating up. Let's start weeding. You can kind of see the design cut out. You see the A, Achantel. So you see the design cut out. That's what we want to stay on the clear sheet here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the corner and we're just gonna peel back the glitter piece away from the clear piece. We still got some places to get out. Like in order to see the A, we gotta take some things out. This C right here, take the middle out, the A, the P. So that's where this little thing comes in handy to lift up the places we don't need. Can see, and this is why you mirror it so it cuts out this way, so when you're ready to put it on the shirt, it lays out exactly how you want it. Now that we have that cut out, now let's go get the shirt so we can get that on the heat press and get started. So whenever you're doing this, this is not hot, it's warm, it's on a metal piece, and then this is heat resistant. The part up here is the hot part. It is at 346 degrees right now. So when I'm placing this shirt, I want to make sure I do not hit this part. I think it's all the way up. Yep. So let's place the shirt. Before I place the shirt, I like to measure. The design is supposed to be 3 to 3.5 inches from the neckline. Might want to invest in a heat press that's a swing away, so you can swing it away and then place your shirt and swing it back. So once you feel like your shirt is good and you have a good measurement, you can tuck that collar under. I'm gonna put it just a little bit more. Make sure you're even on both sides, it's about the same amount. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a pre-press, and that's just to flatten the shirt and take the moisture out of the shirt. And so that's probably about 5 seconds. So we're just gonna pre-press. We're not even gonna lock it down, just pre-press for a couple seconds. That's 5, bring it back up. And like I said, that just takes out the moisture from the shirt. We're 5 degrees away from the 350 where we need to be. So while we're waiting on that, we're gonna start placing the design. Put it up a little bit, and I'm going to measure it one more time. I'm really big on like measurements. Don't ask me why. That's like 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick it up and scoot it up just a little bit. Parchment paper here. And lay that on top of the design so the plastic doesn't melt when it touches the heat plate here. So we're at 352 degrees, 51. It kind of toggles in between where it needs to be. We're going to press it for 15 seconds. And then we're gonna take it off, press it again to make sure it's good. And then I'll let y'all see the design. So here we go. Press and lock. It's gonna go for 15 seconds to the beep when it's ready. It's the Achantel Apparel custom shirt, black with the silver glitter. So that is how you can start your own t-shirt company or just a hobby to make some extra cash. Get your Cricut Explorer Air 2, a heat press or iron, some vinyl and shirts, parchment papers, and you got a whole side hustle right there. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to this channel. Check me out on Facebook at Achantel Apparel. Check me out on Instagram at Achantel Apparel as well. If you would like some custom tees, let me know. Support 2020. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Give me a thumbs up, comment down below. Tell a friend, tell your mama, tell your mom, boyfriend to check out next sneak review, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.